right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Lumen's first intern roundtable. I'm Emily with Lumen's social team, and today we're going to be chatting with a few of our current interns about their summer work experience. We've got a great group joining us today, as well as Molly Shealy from our talent acquisition and university relations team. Molly's going to act as our moderator, and I'll jump in towards the beginning and end with a couple of questions for you guys. But just to kick things off, I'll go ahead and let our interns introduce themselves.
All right, so I'll go first. My name is Margaret Kanishik. I am a data analyst intern here at Lumen, and I am currently studying business analytics at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio.
Thanks. My name's Bo Mendez, and I work in the regulatory contracting reporting team as a software engineer intern, and I attend Northeastern University working on my master's in computer science.
My name is Raymond Swadesi. I'm a computer science major at New Jersey's Institute of Technology. Um, and right now, Lumen, I'm interning as an IT engineer, and it's been really interesting.
I'm Meghna Reddy, and I'm a project manager intern. And I currently go to the University of Washington, Bothell, where I'm doing my master's in computer science and software engineering.
Okay, so now I'm going to pass the mic over to Molly and let her ask you guys a couple questions about the intern experience.
Yeah, so I'm super excited just to get each of y'all's individual opinions on, what the internship has been like, what got you here, all that and more. And so first, my question is for Bo. So I'd love to hear a little bit from you about the projects that you've been working on this summer, some of the cool things, some of the interesting things, if you wanted to speak to that a little bit.
So, like I said, I work with a regulatory team, and our job is to provide reports, to provide data to the rest of the company for their dashboards and other use cases. And so, what I've been working on this summer has been to understand the processes that our team goes through to be able to create these reports and generate all this information for other teams. And so, as like straightforward as that sounds, there are many nuances. And I have a direct mentor, Martin Sandage, that I've been working with, who has transferred so much knowledge and provided me a lot of patience. And I meet with him every day. So I feel super supported and able to move forward and do what I need to do to help my team out.
So my next question is for Margaret. Can you talk to me a little bit about the ways that you're getting to know your peers and your work team and how you're benefiting from the vast diversity here at Lumen?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first piece of that, connecting with other people, is really interesting because we are in a remote work environment. As far as meeting other interns, I've been able to meet one-on-one with so many of them. I've reached out and we've had coffee chats and things like that. My team, we have weekly team meetings, so I've gotten to meet a lot of them through that and get to know them more and about their work. And then also just through ad hoc projects and collaborations that my team has been so gracious enough to pull me in on. Because when you really work with people, you get to know them a whole lot more. So that's been awesome as well. I would say the first reason that the diversity here has benefited me is that my team has been so accepting of me as an intern. They have, considered me as one of their own and they don't treat me like an intern, which is amazing. The different backgrounds that we have in my team really make me feel like anything is possible, just in my life and in my career. I feel like I can choose any path and make it happen because we have people from different career backgrounds in my team. And then we also have different cultural backgrounds as well. Having all of those different experiences and different backgrounds really makes us more productive as a team because you have so many different perspectives that are going into your work, which is what I think makes work so much more exciting.
So my next question is for you, Raymond. So what made you apply to Lumen specifically and eventually accept the internship offer to work here?
Honestly, it is their model. So I saw like on one of their main pages, it had the model building the fourth industrial revolution. And that really like got to me because, and I know about the first industrial revolution, whether it be the steam engine or the second industrial revolution, dealing with electrification, or the third industrial revolution, which was just internet and other stuff, right? Lumen is a company that wants to push forward the future towards the future, which is the fourth industrial revolution, where it be dealing with 5G or the IoT, Internet of Things. So when I really saw that, that really is what piqued my interest. So, you know, and you guys have a lot of respect for the interns. The application process was really quick. The way Lumen just was, I knew I just could not possibly turn down the offer from Lumen just because I know what Lumen is doing. I know, just from the research I had done, just from the model that I seen on the website, I just knew that Lumen would be the company that I would want to be with as an intern.
And last but not least, Magna. Magna, I'd love for you to speak a little bit to which of the events that you've attended has been most impactful or resonated most with you.
The OCOC, One Company, One Culture training has been the most impactful for me. And that really set the foundation for what the company's mindset is and what the culture is like, and gave me an insight into what to expect from other people as well. After that training, I was able to figure out where I stand, what my weaknesses are, accept what my strengths are, and also know that I'm working with people of different backgrounds and different mindsets, and there's a different way you deal with each person and each project. There is also the concept of a mood elevator, which I really, really liked. It's a tool that really helps me personally keep myself in check and keeps me motivated and makes sure that I don't really bring in any negative energy when I'm working. So, yeah, I really like the OCOC training the most.
And I'll kick it back to Emily now because I think we have some additional fun questions.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all of your reflections and insight. It's great to hear all your answers. I've got one more question for you guys before we wrap up. And I know you all have been here for nearly 7 weeks now. It's crazy how fast time flies. For each of you, what do you feel like one of your biggest takeaways has been from this experience so far?
I think one of my biggest takeaways from my internship here is that you're never going to learn anything if you don't ask questions and get comfortable with being uncomfortable because things are always changing around here, as my manager Kent always says. So that would be my biggest takeaway.
I love that response, Margaret. I think like my reaction to that question is that what I've learned from my team, who is amazing and dedicated and passionate, is that skills are so transferable. You can't teach curiosity, and my team is like, it really embodies that. What is this problem? How do we solve this? How can we approach this issue, and come to a conclusion? So I've just found like those transferable skills are invaluable. And that's my biggest takeaway from my team so far.
Something that I feel like was something that was really big, that the importance of Excel. So, I had never used Excel in my life before, but my team had, my team were very experienced and they taught me how to use Excel. I never knew that big businesses like this really do, require Excel. So, that was something that I found really, really fascinating to me, that, wow, okay.
One advice that I received during the beginning of my internship was very similar to what Margaret said. It's if you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it. And that's been something at the back of my head every single day working over here, especially as a project manager. And that's really helped me out. But most importantly, I've learned that it's so important to respect people's time and focus on agendas. Just make sure that you're not going overtime and not having meetings unnecessarily and having meetings that are actually more productive.
Well, thank you all so much for your time and for your answers. I know that it's really beneficial to get to hear firsthand from our interns about their experience, and we are really appreciative. As a reminder to our viewers, we've been nominated for WayUp's 2022 Top Intern Program list. And if you're interested in giving us a vote, you can hop over to nationalinternday.com to vote daily. Additionally, if you're interested in joining our intern team in the future, you can always check out Lumen's job page for the most updated opportunities, and we'd love to have you join our team. So thank you guys all so much for your time today.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Molly.